The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop lock.
Woo! Yo, what's up? It's Tuesday night, 8 p.m., the number one live podcast. It's the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast.
That's us.
Coming to you live from
Pig Studios in a super secret location in Compton, California.
There you go, Pigs Studios.
By the way, Johnny, I just got feedback from the listeners, specifically from D-Ron. Shout out to D-Ron over to Jersey. He said that it's not the West Coast until he hears you get fucking loud and say, let's go. You pump him up.
Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Get it.
And we got to have D-Ron back on pretty soon, bro.
He's only a phone call away.
Dude, here's the problem. This is not a fucking wrestling podcast.
Hey, D-Ron, see, I said, have you on, and he's saying no.
I would love to.
And you just gave him love.
Here's the thing.
And he said no.
Here's the thing. There's no such thing as halfway crooks, man. Like, we're either a fucking wrestling podcast or we're not.
We're not.
Like, all right.
We're not.
We're just
I'm
wrestling
just
fans doing a podcast.
We just dip our toes in the wrestling, bro.
There's just so much wrestling going on, Johnny.
It is, man. It's WrestleMania season. It's coming. Like, I don't watch WWE anymore. Like, maybe even just for me to get educated. You know what I mean? Like, we have them come in right before WrestleMania. Fucking put me up on game.
You just told me earlier about a dream that you had about a cat that was named Super Kick something. Shawn Michaels. What the fuck?
I had a dream.
Are you talking about like, we're not wrestling fucking fans? What are you talking about?
No. I said no. We're not wrestling fans. This is not wrestling podcast. That I had a dream during COVID that I had a cat. And I've never had a cat before. My family's never had cats, like nothing. And I had a cat. There was a girl at my house, and she was like, what's that cat's name? I'm like, his name is Mr. WrestleMania. And she was like, your cat's name is Mr. WrestleMania? I go, well, that's his nickname. His real name's the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. You know, and like, you know.
It sounds like Johnny wants a cat.
I don't want a cat. I don't want a pet. I don't want a cat. And if I had animals, they would have wrestling names, but not the Heartbreak Kid.
So you know what the cat's name would be? What would your dog's name be?
I would have two of them. Then their names would be Ox Baker and Bruiser Brody.
Okay. And what about a bird?
What about a wrestlers? I don't know. I wouldn't have a bird.
Coco Beware.
Yeah, Frankie. We call him Frankie.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but if I had dogs, that's what their names would be: Bruiser Brody and Ox Baker.
Did you ever have any pets growing up?
Yeah, I had a dog name. Yeah.
The dog name.
That was a very awkward answer.
We had a dog named Hogan. That's why.
Yeah, your favorite, bro. You gave him hugs. He was always there to see you. He probably peed on you. That's why you hate Hulk Hogan, bro.
That's funny. I never thought about that dog in a long time.
I guess
he brought a smile to your face, bro.
It's an awkward smile.
I was like, God damn it! Like, I'm fucking opening myself up right now to
Johnny's deepest
one
secrets.
more talking about wrestling, two talking about fucking Hulk Hogan, like, which is not what I want to do at all.
Ever.
Never. You know what's funny? What I did.
You hate talking about the person you're most like.
I'm not most like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, you are, bro.
Out of all wrestlers, not Hulk Hogan.
You're the Hulkster, bro.
I mean, that's the greatest compliment that you could ever give me. You know what I mean? But no, thank you.
Because you're a bad guy trying to be good.
No,
Johnny.
like that. He's the arguably the most important wrestler that there ever was. So, you know, that's cool.
What were you gonna say, man? You had something coming out.
No, because I was screaming and yelling that I was then it got brought to my attention that I'm intense, and I don't see myself as intense at all. You know? You're intense. And I was like, I'm not intense at all. And I just listened to myself scream for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I was like,
pretty intense.
Johnny, this is a safe space for you to let out and just be loud. It's the reason why we get here early to check these mics so that there's enough cushion for you to go fucking loud and go hard, Johnny.
Yeah, it's been a while since he's gone super loud. How about David right there, Gregory, saying that
dog was a real American. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Took his vitamins, said his prayers.
He was a golden retriever. That's as American as you can get.
That's as American as you can get. For real.
He only ate apple pie.
Shit, with cheese on it.
Exactly.
Apple pie with cheese.
He was a real American.
Hell yeah. Next week we have Mike G, a good friend of mine. Mike G, you've seen him in multiple commercials, in multiple TV shows. He is the quote-unquote Cholo #1.
Hell yeah.
Gangster #1. Killer #1.
Hell yeah.
Jail person #1.
Sure.
He also has, he also used to, like, I don't know if he does it now. We'll find out next week. But he would also book a lot of cholos and stuff of that nature for shows and stuff. He also has his own cigar line, and he does a cigar called Mike G Sticks on Instagram, and he also sells cigars at the Firm in downtown LA, I think, if I'm correct.
That's a deep world, man. Cigars, I don't know shit about it, but what I do know about it is that shit is deep.
Yeah, man, and he does lives once in a while, and I've been on a few and checked it out, whatever. And yeah, man, someone will be like, "Hey, what do you think about this thing? That's a shitty steak."
Right,
or, that's
like,
this.
Right.
He ain't fucking around, you know. He'll tell you straight up. Like, there's flavored shit. He's like, "What the fuck you want a fucking coconut flavored fucking steak for? It's not the deal. That's not what you're supposed to do."
Right.
This ain't you're fucking with the Smirnoff for fucking cigars.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
fucking it up. What are you doing?
Yeah, you know. But he'll be here next week. Mike G. Hollywood Mike G. That's his Instagram if you want to check him out. And check out his cigars. He was going to bring a couple in.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
man, I don't.
Hey, man, you'll learn, right? He'll bring one in and you'll find out. Hey,
this is the best. You know what? I will open myself up to fucking a new experience, possibly looking like a dummy. Like, it's fine.
Oh, no, we're going to look like dummies because we don't smoke cigars.
I don't know about this. Right.
It's like going into and getting wine. You know what?
Sure.
Like, there was a time where all I drank was wine. Why?
Fancy
I don't know.
bitch.
Fuck, I don't know what the
That's
fuck. It was that
fancy as fuck.
Yeah,
Man.
but you know why? I realized I didn't know shit about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're like,
Were you getting the ones in the fucking box?
no. I was
Okay.
trying to get a bottle. I was asking people that knew what was up, but still, I mean, someone that knows and has a palate for
now
wine.
I'm thinking, well, yeah.
You remember? Someone that has a palate for wine. They're giving you suggestions off of their palate. So you're going and buying this shit and bringing it home. You're like, fuck.
Sure, that's not for that, but to them, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because they've gotten used to it and
yeah.
they've gotten the flavor. Same thing with cigars. It's not something that your palate is just right away. Oh, I'm a cigar smoker. No, bro, you have to get that, for the flavor.
Cool.
Just like
I'm
drinking
excited.
like whiskey.
We get to get educated.
Yeah, we get to figure out.
Now we're gonna get.
We'll figure out
educated.
next week if we're cigar smokers or not.
Sure.
You know.
There might be some live puking on the air.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll keep a trash can next to you, Johnny. Don't puke on the table.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
Don't puke on the
Mike
table.
G next week.
When
and then-
my little brother was little, I can't even remember how he ended up like trying to grab somebody's cigar or whatever. My grandpa was like, "All right," like they tried to like smoke it out of him. That fool smoked that whole thing. He was just like
Like a gangster.
like a gangster. Was like happy about it. There's a picture still. We have a photo out of my brother with the cigar in his mouth. Like, all right,
well,
that's
you
what
go.
I
Maybe
wanted
it's
to
in the
do.
genes.
Maybe we'll find out.
We'll find out next week. I remember when I was a kid, we were in elementary, I think like 5th or 6th grade, and this cat Richard Lyon brought a sack of dip,
Chew.
long cut,
Sure.
Oh.
and everyone was taking stuff. Everyone got sick, bro.
Oh my
Everyone,
god.
because people, we don't know what the fuck to
See,
do.
but I think that's also why I'm even worried about that. It's like, because you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like if you, odds
But
are.
I think it's a big difference between like dip and a cigar.
What I'm saying, I think people they get sick because they fuck up because they don't know what they're doing. They try to jump in thinking they know what's up.
Well,
and
we have
that's
a
how you-
professional with
right?
us,
That's
so-
what I'm saying. I think we're fucking in good hands.
Oh
like,
yeah, Mike G's dope.
Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
fucking. In
And
good
not only that,
hands.
but he's done comedy sketches. He's done some stand up. Nothing
Hell
crazy,
yeah.
but he's been around, man. I met him when I was at K Rock, and that's crazy. I met a lot of fucking people through K Rock.
Yeah, no
It's
shit,
been
man.
amazing, bro. No, but just like
What the fuck are you
no,
talking
but
about?
guys that like that, that are doing shit, and you
Yeah.
remember like go back and go, fuck this guy, that guy,
It's cool to see one because this is my friend DJ Hydros, who I was having this conversation with, and him and his wife I've known since they were kids, and
Yeah.
and he was a DJ back then, and to see him now, he's still Pigeon John's DJ, still Merz's DJ, and it's like fuck yeah, like to see them like when people that I knew when they were kids. They grow up and they're still doing the shit that they love and still like making it happen. It's like fuck.
When are we gonna have him on?
Well, yeah, we have to do that for sure.
Yeah,
I
hit
would
him
love
up.
to. I will.
Just be like, yo, come by.
Come by, man. If
Let's
I can do a
this.
DJ set, let's make it happen.
No, I mean, just come and talk. I mean, I'm sure he has great stories. Pigeon John, Murs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just Lawndale.
Yeah. Just anything, man. Growing up, hearing about Johnny when he was when he was young.
Yeah.
Because we know
you know
Johnny
my
now.
brother. You know my brother more, way
Yeah,
more.
your brother more? Yeah. I know his wife, too. And yeah, she went to the Beat Junkies.
DJ school.
Yeah. Along where DJ Sister Soul's at.
DJ Jeannie and Jeannie, is that what it is? I think so. I don't remember.
DJ Sister Soul's back over there. I saw her post it, and she's like back in the school, getting that next level.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's crazy, dude. It's cool though. I've seen a lot more of that. I think since she's been on, I've seen a lot more, you know, people posting about, you know, mixing and scratching and stuff like that. It's pretty dope. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Yeah, I was just thinking about first world problems, dude, coming in here today, and I was trying to get a fucking ice green tea, man.
No
and
way.
the lines are fucking forever, dude. Fuck.
But I mean, you also really don't like lines in general.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
for
like
sure.
a line
No.
either.
You
Yeah,
hate
for sure. I hate lines too.
No, you know what I hate though? When okay, look, I was in line, and you have they have a menu before the order, right?
Sure. They've
So you
allowed
can
you
look
prep time.
Oh,
They've
yeah,
allowed
prep.
you prep time.
And, you know, so you sit there and you go, oh, you know what I want? I'm gonna get a green tea, no sweetener. All right, cool. You got it.
Yeah.
And when you get up there, you don't have to do the, oh, give me a moment, because you can hear the next person.
Yeah.
Give you a fucking moment.
Whoever
We've been in this
thought
line for an hour.
of the preview menu, because when I was a kid, it wasn't like that.
Oh,
you
no.
You just had the one fucking menu when you pull up to the mic.
And everyone's trying to look out the window and
Right.
shit.
Whoever thought of the preview menu, like we'll put another menu over here to cut some time. Man, that guy, I hope he got a raise. Yeah, I hope that guy got a raise. That's like a hero in restaurant and drive-through fucking food.
But it doesn't work all the time.
It doesn't, obviously, as you're saying, it does not work all the time. But they've done everything they can to help everybody out. You know what I mean? Like,
it just betters the odds.
right?
That's all.
They couldn't make it easier. You know, there's you can already see all of it before you get up there, because now I was in a car late night the other night at a McDonald's, and the menu keeps changing, like it rotates.
Oh, I hate that.
Get out of here, man! Are you out of your mind?
The
Like, I want
future
to.
is now.
Like, I want to see what else is going on. Like, I was not done with that first page. Go back to the other page. You know. And
you know
now,
what sucks about that is that they have their specials printed on the window, but not on the menu.
Sure.
So after you bought your Western, you
You're
pull
like, oh,
around
yo,
and you got
man.
2 for $5. Fuck! I paid fucking $12 for this shit.
I would have got that.
I would have got
didn't
those
see-
2 for $5.
I didn't see that right there.
Yeah, they fuck you like that. So you got to cruise around the place maybe twice, and they
Sure.
ain't get in line and go, hey, you know what? Give me
Or,
2 for $5.
or you just pull up and go, you got to give me a minute.
Yeah, give me a minute. You know what the worst is though? When they're on their phone. Hey, so what did you want? And you're like, God.
Oh, I don't believe those people. Those fat turds are just trying to make up. They're just trying to make up for whatever food that they want to order.
No. I agree on you. I agree with that. But this one guy that I was behind, he was not a fat turd. He was a thin man, and you can hear the other voice like, no,
he
curly
hired
fries,
somebody.
no tacos,
He
no
hired-
this.
He was like, look, I'm gonna call you in like 10 minutes. Just
have you done that? The
Have I done
fake
what?
phone call.
No.
Yeah, come on.
oh, what do you want to get? Oh, all right, hold on.
A number 4. Can I get 2 number 4s?
No.
One with the shake and one with the Coke.
That's funny. That's a good move, though.
I think I seen that in a movie. There was some movie in this. I can't remember if it was like maybe one of those after school special kind of movies or something on bullying maybe. And there was an overweight chick, and she went through a drive-through, and she was getting donuts, and it was like, yeah, I'll take a dozen. And she's like, oh, it's for the girls back at the party bar. She went home and just killed
of course,
them.
yeah.
And then they show her at the end of, she's like lost like 5 pounds, but everyone's excited for her.
Well, good, man. She's moving in the right direction. I wish I
Yeah.
could lose 5. I would just keep gaining 5. It's the worst.
Now, I was going to tell you, when you got out of your car today, I was going like, damn, Johnny, you look thinner.
Oh, let's.
Johnny's working out.
Yeah.
That's not true. We'll see. Let's hope.
Well,
Johnny's getting fatter.
Yeah, you with the McDonald's late night.
I mean, that was the other night. You know what I mean? It happens once in a while. What am I gonna do? I was
Yeah.
trapped in a car. I was driving.
Was the ice cream machine working?
I don't know. We didn't get ice cream. I don't.
On Sundays?
I just assume that it's fucking not.
Yeah, you don't even ask.
Late at night. Yeah, you're
You
not
don't even
gonna get the
ask.
fuck out of here.
Can I get a Sunday? Are you kidding me?
I think they would tell you. they were like, yo, by the way, the ice cream machine's working. Like, you know, in case you guys want some, just so you know, it's working. Yeah. You're like, oh, well, then, yeah, of course.
Yeah, give me
Throw
3
some
Sundays.
soft serves.
Yeah,
this
give me
way,
3
you
of them.
know?
By the way, Johnny, it concerns me that you were trapped in this vehicle with no means of escape.
Well, you know, we were on the way home.
Oh, okay.
Just, you know, we were on the way home, you know, in the back seat.
From stand-up?
Yeah.
How'd you do this week?
Yeah, you know.
You didn't have no Luck of the Irish, bro?
like-
No Luck of the Irish on Thursday?
Oh, no, Thursday went all right. The Thursday went all right. That was the only, like, show I had. Thursday went fine. But I'm just, like...
Give the people out there that are looking for some inspiration, Johnny, like, what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like...
What?
You know, what, I mean, like, there's ups and downs. Like,
Yeah, I'm
know,
like
man.
a down right now. Like, I'm freaking out. Yeah, for sure. A little bit. Like, I've decided that that's not what I want to talk about. I was like, I mean, it happens. I just felt like I wasn't funny, and like I couldn't think of and I was trying to write, like, sit down, let's fucking write, and like I couldn't think of anything funny, and like there was no there was nothing, and it just I feel.
Are you talking about new jokes or just refining your old
Anything,
ones?
or just anything. I wasn't even trying to write jokes. I was just trying to write, like fucking, like write, and it's just.
I think you need a mushroom trip.
And then I started, oh yeah, that's probably right. And then I just started deciding that I wasn't funny. But I also decided that because I was talking about this, and the person that I was talking to was like, "You're not thinking about quitting, are you?" And I was like, "Of course not." Like I was like, "That's not what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking like what the fuck are you talking about? You know, it's like no. You know, so at least even when presented that, I knew that was not an option. But I was for sure like.
There's peaks and valleys, bro.
Yeah, and I
You're
was
the
like,
Lakers
dude,
right now.
I was like, dude, you fucking.
You just got
suck.
kicked in the nuts.
But the whole thing is, I didn't get kicked in the nuts. I just decided. I just woke up
In your
one day and was
mind.
like, yeah, like, dude, you're terrible. Like, how do you get up there in front of people and talk this bullshit? Like, you're not funny at all.
What do you think caused that?
I don't know.
Johnny got in his own fucking head.
Yeah. You know what? I did. I got in my head, and it's not. Yeah, I got in my head because it was like listening. Because obviously there's improvements to make, and it was like listening to something and I knew it needed to be fixed, and I don't know how to fix it. And I was like, you don't know how to fix it because you fucking suck, you know. But like, because I guarantee you, there's other dudes. If I was out there asking for help, they'd be like, this is how you do it, and I'd be like, oh fuck, that's how you do it. So you know what I mean? But I don't know how to fix it, and it was frustrating, and I just decided that I sucked and I wasn't funny.
Do you know how to fix it now?
I know. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't know if I can, but I know.
Google it.
That it can be.
Yeah. I know it needs to be fit. I know, like, things, like, I would, and we'll say it out loud. I need more jokes. Like, there needs to be more fucking jokes. Like, you're not telling a story. You're doing stand-up. There needs to be fucking more just straight up jokes. And it's like, all right. But I suck at writing jokes. I'm good at telling stories. But there needs to be jokes in the stories for it to be fucking stand-up comedy, or else it doesn't. Or else what you're doing is telling a story, or doing a comedic monologue, or whatever bullshit, you know. So
The one-man show.
right, and it's like that's not what I'm doing. So I have to fucking
Figure it out, Johnny.
write some jokes. I'm trying, man.
Now, you know what I always tell people when it comes to something like that is like it's like opening up the hood of a car and trying to diagnose, trying to figure out what's going on. You don't know.
Yeah.
And it's cool it's okay to ask somebody to help you out. And then you learn, and then you can do it next time.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I always tell that to people, especially like parents, like, my sister, in her case, she has some kids, and, when they're first learning how to do like math or something, and they're like, come on, like they get frustrated because they know it, and they want you to know it.
Yeah.
But
Like, you don't
yo,
see
bro,
that? It's like, no, man, I don't fucking see what the fuck you're talking
that's
about.
the first time I have put eyes on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's there, Johnny. I've seen you, and
No,
I think you're
I don't
funny.
care anymore. Like I'm back.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's fine. But there was like 3 or 4 days where I was like, dude, why are you so terrible? Like,
Yeah.
why?
See, people, even Johnny gets that way.
Dude,
So,
get out of here, especially me. Are you kept?
But I'm just saying, like, the people know, man. Like, it's okay to it's okay to suck every once in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's okay to be lost. It's okay to fucking forget. It's okay to not be at your best. It's okay to fuck up on your diet. It's okay to fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man. I
There's
appreciate
shit
your,
like that.
I appreciate your forgiveness.
No. I'm just saying in the sense
all
of
of
like,
those.
nah.
For all of those
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
just saying in the sense of
For
like,
all the fuck ups.
because so many people beat themselves up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then what you end up doing, beating yourself up, is you make the shit worse because then you're like, fuck it. You know?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's where it's the where it should matter. I mean, I think it's all right to fucking be down. It didn't go your way. Cool. It's the hey, fuck it mentality is where you don't want to go.
Yeah.
You get down, cool. Fucking stop fucking bitching. Dust yourself off.
Yeah.
And keep
No,
fucking
like, who
going.
cares?
You know,
who cares?
just
like,
keep
all right,
going.
who cares? Like, it's like,
But it's cool to fucking like, yeah, man, you fucking stumbled, yeah, but like, yeah.
who cares? Like, there is no, like, who cares? And and then I listened. There's a dude who's coming up who might be my favorite comic right now. His name's Brian Simpson, and he was on a podcast that I listened to last. He was on a I can't remember what, but he said what he was talking about is the difference between trying your hardest and trying until it gets hard. And he was like, that's not the same thing. And he goes, and there's a lot of people out there that try until it gets hard, and you think you tried your hardest. And it's like, no. You just tried until it got hard. Now you're done. He was talking specifically about the military. That's what the military gave him. Was you go in there and you think like, oh, I can't go anymore. And they're like, yeah, you can. Like, no one gives a fuck about any of this. Keep going, you know? And so.
That is a military like mentality.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not broke, bro. Keep doing
like,
it.
I'll let you know when you're broke.
Yeah.
You know, I'll let you know. Like, you haven't thrown up yet. You're like, you haven't passed out. Like, you're fine. Keep going. You know, and like, but the difference between trying your hardest and trying until it gets hard, that really got in my mind, because it's like, oh, am I really trying as hard as I could be now? Am I really working as hard as I could be right now? And the answer is no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like looking at that, like, fool, like you're any. I'm exactly where I should be with the work that I've put in. You know what I mean? And I honestly believe, like, once you start working harder, it'll get
Mario,
easier.
can you look up David Goggins on Instagram?
Oh man, we're gonna fucking get all fucking hyped right now.
Yeah, because
David
there's
Goggins
David
screaming and yelling
Goggins,
at
bro.
you. I can't even look at his Instagram because it makes me feel like shit.
Well, because the latest one he has though is where I think he was like his feet were pretty bad, like almost to where he was gonna lose his foot or something. He'd never be able to run, and this guy loves to fucking run. I don't know if he loves to
Goggins,
run.
Goggins.
I don't know if he loves to run,
but he does.
But he fucking runs miles and like 25, 27, 28 miles a day, whatever it is. And he said there was a lot of people talking shit on him or talking shit to him. Let him fucking do it. But it's the first one, man.
Right there,
and Hector,
in the
thank
red
you
shorts.
for those words, my boy.
Yes, thank you, Hector.
Yeah, here we go, little David Goggins. Let's start that shit from the beginning.
And it showed my leg with a lot of edema. I put my hand on it. I got a lot of bad comments on that. A lot of hate came out of that fucking thing, man. Talking shit that I'll never run again. There's a good chance I wasn't going to. But I thought about it for a long time. And they had this stuff out there called Calm. Before you go to sleep, you play it, ocean waves, birds and shit, waterfall, thunder, all that shit.
Love it.
I made
Birds
a
and
Goggins
shit.
remix of all your shit talking. I put that motherfucker on before to bed. Evil, violent shit. Woke up motherfucking refreshed, ready to kick ass. I'm 22 miles in, motherfucker. Running videos are back. Stay hard.
Come on,
October
bro.
31st.
Come on, bro.
I put a video up, and it showed my leg.
Okay, so what was gonna happen to his leg? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
He had some edema to it, so he was probably gonna like not be able to run anymore because I think that has to do something with the circulation of your legs.
Like, was he gonna lose his leg?
I don't know if it was that severe, but for him not to be able to run, that's severe to him.
Got it.
Because that's his thing.
Right.
I'm fucking running 28 miles a day. And like, as he said, man, he goes, I ate your shit talk and fucking it made me run again.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That motherfucker just stay hard.
hard as fuck.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I think about like, goddamn fool, you don't rest. Like you never, and he don't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. There is no rest.
If he rested, he wouldn't stop resting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he used to be fat. He used to be fucking.
Oh yeah.
He used to be over 300 pounds, and it's like he knows what it's like. Well, he knows what he's like.
Yeah, he went through the SEALs twice.
So, like that. Yeah.
Johnny out there, there's some words of encouragement. Samuel Jimenez says, can you roast people? You can do some Jeff Garcia kind of shit. Fucking just work the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
Talk some shit.
Yeah.
You like talking shit.
Yeah.
Just
But I don't see Johnny as a roaster. I've gotten to see him a couple times. He doesn't seem to me as a roaster.
And it's also like, it's just like the intense thing. Like it comes off like.
But see, I think with Johnny, it just is just from an outside point of view. If he roasted you, he wouldn't stop at, oh, hey, blah, 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 funny. He'd be like, fuck you, piece of shit.
I mean, I wouldn't, but that's why I think what people are expecting.
Yeah.
Because like we were talking about, apparently I'm fucking super intense. Even though I think in my mind, I was thinking that I'm not, like in my friends, like I'm the nice one. You know what I mean? Like most of like these fucking, you know, like
but
I'm not.
Everyone sees you as the ultimate warrior, but you're fucking Leaping Lenny Popo.
Did you just call me Leaping Lenny Popo?
I'm just trying to help you out. I'm just trying to help you out.
This fool's trying to get me all fired up. Talking about what calling me a horror, fucking Leaping Lenny Popo, and we're not supposed to talk about. I don't know why he keeps trying to make me talk about wrestling. So. Yeah, so I don't want to talk shit. Exactly, I'm trying to come off likable. I'm trying to be nice.
Barrio.
That's
no.
I like Barrio.
Everyone likes Barrio.
Dude, Barrio's fucking. That was my favorite jobber, man. Barrio.
Every Saturday, Barrio got his ass kicked. He was the fucking Washington, whatever they were for the Harlem Globetrotters.
Washington Generals.
So he was the Washington Generals of the fucking.
That's Randy Orton's uncle.
Did he ever win a match?
Not in. I don't think in the. Yeah, probably. But he used to be like a somebody, not in WWE. Like not a somebody, but he like won matches in like whatever regional bullshit promotions he wrestled in.
Because every time I saw him, everyone kicked his ass. I mean, you know, whatever. But he lost every match.
Yeah, that's Cowboy Bob Orton's brother.
You know what, Johnny? We still have more words by Hector. He said that forgive yourself and be kind to yourself.
Thanks, Hector.
See?
I'm fucking working on it, dude.
Yeah.
Like it feels good to even say it out loud, you know? Like,
That's why we do it here, bro. That's why I keep prodding.
It's just weird. Like I've never. I mean, it sounds. I mean, I hate the way it sounds, but I knew at the beginning, like I'm funny, like I'm not, like you know, like I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's never been a doubt that I'm gonna figure this out. Like it's like, all right, I can figure this out. Like I do. So it was weird for me to be like, you're not gonna fucking figure, stupid fuck.
It's
like,
a Rubik's Cube, bro. You have like 4 sides done, and you can't figure out that.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
even
like,
if you got to take the stickers off and fucking.
That's the only
one
way.
of those.
And that's the only way
One
any
of
of mine.
those.
Don't you give me Morrissey quotes, Oscar Toledo, goddammit. We're not trying to encourage Mario. We're trying to encourage me.
Yeah.
He just announced the show too. I'm excited.
We're at here.
Vegas again in the Coliseum.
Oh, no shit.
It's gonna
That's
be good.
cool.
It's so good out
Isn't
there.
like Morrissey weekend? That's your thing, bro.
When?
July. Tickets haven't went on sale. They go on sale on Friday. But he is performing at that Cruel World thing at in Pasadena.
Oh, that's back on?
Yeah. They even added a second day. First day already sold out. Added the second day. So we're doing an after party at the Mix. So you guys come down and come hang out and
Go
shit.
scoop me up a sad Mexican girl.
Hell yeah. The only sad Mexican girl I knew was fucking Mario when he was at K-Rock and Oso fucking
Oh my God.
locked him.
This fool fucking.
Fuck you, Oso.
He was
Such a
like, he
dick.
was the next
There's
person in
There's a
line.
picture missing off this wall
yeah,
right
that would've
here.
been it.
That-
Morrissey would be a giant one in the
Oh,
middle.
dude, it'd be like he'd like petition a painting for the wall.
It's
that
the
photo.
best. We gotta.
You should take a picture of Oso and put it up.
It's just his palm, the palm of Oso's hand, in your
and then on the
face.
palm it should say, "I blocked you for more," something Morrissey-esque, you know.
I will
that's the
say that
best.
becoming Steve's friend and doing all these shows, it's you unlock so many histories and so many moments. And
Like, yo, man, by the way, like, not for nothing, but who's the big bald dickhead that fucking didn't let me meet Morrissey? It's like, oh, you mean Oso?
We'll have him on the show. And it's funny because Oso, I remember it like this.
Okay, let's hear.
Everyone has their own right, their own memory. I remember him being in. So the studios at K Rock is Studio K, R, O, and Q. So and there's window all the way through, so you can see all the way from one to the end. And it's a little bit not as clear to see all the way through, but you can see. So we're not in K or R, but we're in O. So we're pretty close, and we can see Marcy, and you see so. He's like shaking. I want to say there was a tear that came out of your eye, bro.
I guarantee you there
was a tear or two, maybe. And I was thinking to myself, this motherfucker, big fucking dude. At the time, he was as tall as he is, and maybe like.
Which is like what? How tall was he? Like 6'3"?
Yeah, 6'3", and he was like maybe 350.
He was a big dude.
Maybe not even 350. He was around there. Just a big ass dude. Head tattoos, neck tattoos, sleeved up. Bald. And always had that mean mug.
Mugging 24 hours a day.
That's all he does.
He's intense, not me.
Yeah. Well,
fucking Oso's intense. I'm not intense.
But yeah, I was thinking to myself, this motherfucker's crying over Morrissey? Are you kidding me, dude? I've had favorite bands. I've had favorite actors. I've had favorite moments. But yeah, dude, I've never had that feeling, bro.
Yeah.
You know
I know we talked about this. You don't like anything really. You're not passionate about per se
like
anything.
a lot of stuff. I'm not.
Yeah, I like a lot of things, but I'm just not like.
I love a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna fucking.
I'm gonna go.
I never been put in that position.
I'm going Friday by myself to Brother Ali at the in Santa Ana at the Galaxy.
Santa Ana.
Is the Galaxy still?
Observatory.
Observatory.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there.
What about that? When's that other show we were talking about?
Lars Fredrickson.
Well,
I was gonna go there and see, and then get tickets off them there at the
door.
The door. Yeah.
Yeah, save them $20 of
$20 of charges, dude.
Oh really?
Fuck, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Buying tickets right now is so ridiculous. So there's so much wrestling coming out that I bought tickets for. There's so many acts coming up. Like there's so many things, and then so many dollars in fees.
Which it should be the goddamn opposite. Like they should charge you more for me if you go down there and like make them give you. It's like, all right, it's $20 more for making me do this work right now.
Yeah.
As opposed to doing it on the computer, it should be less.
Yeah.
Not more. Like they should be charging you fees to make it easier on the computer.
And it's on my phone.
Right.
Nothing printed.
Nothing.
You know what's not expensive? Michelada Rumble, April 9th, Lake Paris Fairgrounds, $25.
That's a deal.
Sugar free. By the Shade of Brown, the Mary Jane Girls, your favorite SoCal Michelada vendors. There's food. There's lucha libre. There's a car exhibition. I think my homegirls from Lady Lowriders will be there. And did you see that our homegirl from Lady Lowriders made it onto Fools Gone Wild?
Oh, she's blowing up on there.
Blew that shit up.
Oh, Vanessa on there.
Yeah, she blew that shit up. I seen the original video. And then all of a sudden, I see the Fools. Like, I thought it was just someone else reposting it, and I said Fools Gone Wild. I was like, ah, shit. And I was honestly expecting people to talk shit. You know how it is.
No, they were
but
cool.
Everyone was cool. I mean, you had a couple of things here, like, you know.
being funny, for sure.
Yeah, funny
nothing,
shit.
Nothing like hateful.
No,
fucking being
no,
dicks. Like,
no.
just funny shit.
Yeah. But that was cool to see, man. See someone get some shine. Yeah, that was dope. That was
a fun episode with them.
Oh, dude.
That was a fun episode.
I want to have him back in, but I got to get ready for it, dude. I got to, like, get drinking, you know what I mean? Because they
go hard.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday night.
Hell yeah, they do.
They like to party.
But, hey, man, it was cool. It was fun. They were really dope. I think they're in talks with Lucha Baboon to do the
dude, man, fucking making connections, making that shit happen for fucking like that.
Because in the beginning of Lucha Baboon, before the doors open, all the luchadores come in lowriders in the front of the Mayan, and they get off, and people are cheering, taking photos and shit. And so they had hit me up for their number and contact. For Liz had hit me up for the contact for the girls for the Lady Lowriders, so it can be all female lowrider.
And what's
crew.
hilarious, she's like, I've been looking for like women with lowriders. It's like, all right, well,
you got them right.
We just happen to know like a crew.
They were here last week. You know, they were here last week, girl.
See, that's how it happens. Then Mario's the greatest wrestling producer in the history of fucking wrestling.
I'm telling
producer.
you,
Like that's fucking.
All he does is wrestling, bro. All he does is wrestling. He's gonna come just like Pigs Wrestling Studios.
I know, man. Hey, you know what?
But you know what? It's fun when you're doing what you like.
And it's crazy. I didn't even fucking like wrestling for so many years.
No, you liked wrestling. He just took a back seat.
You know what? I guess. I mean, look, I stopped watching in the Attitude Era, so I didn't watch growing up in the 90s.
Wrestling demands to be talked about.
Yeah, it does.
I've done everything I can intentionally to not talk about wrestling.
But see, we're not talking about wrestling.
We're not talking about wrestling.
No, we're not. We're talking about the things that have happened.
That have spawned.
Because that have spawned.
You start in the Attitude Era. Continue.
I stopped watching wrestling, didn't care for it. Pops, what brought me back to wrestling was Pops.
Yeah.
We found something that we can bond over. He got really sick. I got him the network, the WWE network. We were watching pay-per-views together. I started, once he felt a little bit better, we started going to live events. I started taking him to Raws for the first time, and I don't think he ever made it to a pay-per-view, but, at this point, it sucked me fucking back in.
All I hear, that sounds like a father and son doing drugs together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I had no interest in crack rocks. I never had it. I'd fuck a crack rock. And then my dad was like, yo, smoke a crack rock with me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll smoke a crack rock with my dad. And now I smoke crack.
I went beyond crack.
Yeah, and now I deal it too.
Yeah.
Like, now I produce crack too.
I'm in fentanyl.
I will say that my love for production gave me not just I fanboy out on it, but then I also love the back end. I know what it takes to fucking build a ring. I've helped. I've seen it. I've taken one down. It's a lot of hard work to put on this shit, and then you start seeing the levels of caliber of shows. Some, you got some indie promotions that don't got money, and you can see it, and then you got other shows that have been doing it for a long time, and then
it's more ways to love and appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Like when you understand the other parts of it, it's like, oh shit, I know how hard that is to do.
When I went on that Jericho cruise, it was a treat for me to show up super early, get a seat, and watch them build the entire stage.
This was getting autographs from the crew guys. Yo, man, I saw you put on that turnbuckle. I got to get a picture and an autograph, man.
Hell yeah. They're on the wall. It's up there in the corner.
When I was watching them, I was looking at all their badges and all the shows that they fucking work. Like, damn, man, this is some carny shit right here.
And they all rock their all their shit. I got all my Mr. T. I got all my lanyards.
Badges.
Yeah, see that
badges.
Yeah. When I used to do production and shit like that, I would never fucking keep all them badges. Like, you see all those fools and they try to talk about oh yeah, I worked that show. This shit, man, fuck you. Why do you suck then, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, why
I have a friend, and he'll be unnamed, and he just got the second booster to get a job. I was like, Doc, you didn't need a second booster to get a job. You just needed to go out and get a job.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they're giving out jobs like it's going out of style. They don't even drug test right now. They're not doing all kinds of shit.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's places that, and then you are like on fucking Instagram, oh, I got a booster to get the job. Bitch, you don't want a job.
Yeah, you could have had a job.
There's so many jobs out there, bro, but you don't want one. So yeah, with those things, people with all them lanyards, I knew guys like that too, with fucking multiple lanyards and shit. Like, oh, that's from fucking.
I was there.
Fuck you, dude.
I was there too, but I wasn't working.
Yeah.
I was actually there.
Yeah, I was there. I was hanging out. Yeah, speaking of that, man, we got Coachella coming up. All kinds of shit coming up, dude.
When is that? Is that
April 17th? I think. Yeah.
Who is it?
I don't even know. It changed the whole
it's not the Rage Against the Machine anymore.
No, that something happened. They got dropped or they left or some shit.
Yeah.
I believe they left because they weren't getting paid as much as somebody
the
or something.
world when I really felt like the world was ready. Like, as the fucking shit was coming off the floor, Rage Against the Machine to play again in front of all. I was like, this is exactly. And then fucking COVID was like, yo, no, there's no way that's gonna happen.
Look, bro, I was the biggest Rage Against the Machine fan. Okay, I have multiple items autographed. I have all kinds of fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I was in deep. But now it's like, nah, bro, it's not. All the bullshit that they would sing about, all the bullshit that they talked about, it's all fucking bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's all bullshit because they don't even live in that shit. They're telling you not to fucking eat, boycott grapes. Don't fucking shop at the Gap, motherfucker. You have money. Don't shop at fucking Walmart.
Tom Morello went to an Ivy League college. They've always had these fools.
I know, but then they try to dumb it down like, oh, we're not, even Zach, like, hey, fucking, he did go to the Zapatistas and hang out with them, whatever. But then he's cruising around in his fucking, Range Rover. Fucking bullshit. Come on, bro. Like, nah, dude. It's all bullshit, bro.
The Clash wanted to be the biggest band in the world and be punk rock, and they did it. And Rage Against the Machine, like, people, get out of here, man. There's nothing wrong with making money.
No, there's nothing wrong with making money, but don't tell me to suffer while
they're not telling you to suffer.
No, they are though. The message is like fuck the man. The message
is Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, but they're not raging against the machine.
They are.
They're getting paid by the machine, bro.
They're raging.
Nah, they're making the music. It's just like who it's like. It's like Marilyn Manson. What did he have to do to become a fucking star? Is talk all this devil shit and fucking like cutting himself and being there. He went extreme, but he didn't believe in that shit. That's not really who he is. It's just like Cody, like what's his name? The guy that just fought Masvidal. That fucking
Colby Covington.
Yeah, come on, bro. Everyone says that that's fake.
Yeah, of course it's fake.
But he's over here fucking talking that shit, and that's what made him. Because he's the same fighter he used to be, the same fighter.
Yeah.
But it's all the shit talking that people hate. It's just like Floyd Mayweather. That guy got paid mad. Why? Because he figured out, you know what?
Do you know what both those dudes have in common? Wrestling. Floyd Mayweather invented Money Mayweather after he went.
Oh yeah.
He was in WrestleMania. Figured out like he was a famous boxer, but he wasn't.
He wasn't
a sports entertainer.
Exactly. He was a boxer. He went and did WrestleMania and figured out how to be.
Because he used to be Pretty Boy Floyd.
Right, be Pretty Boy Floyd, man. He went and figured out how to make money in wrestling. And then went and made money. Same thing with Colby. Colby's fucking doing a wrestling character. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like that's what he's doing. He's doing a wrestling character.
See, you brought it back to wrestling.
I know, but I'm just saying. Well, that's wrestling demands to be talked about. Like it's just
what it is.
It is what it is.
By the way, I don't know if you missed it, but I mean, we got his origin stories to what killed his passion. He was passionate about something. He loved it. He said he was deep into it, and it broke his fucking heart.
No, it didn't break my heart. It just made me realize the bullshit that it really is.
Same difference.
All these guys are just fucking. Yeah, everyone wants to make money. Right? They just fucking, they're giving you what they think that you want and what you're asking for, and then in reality, it's not really what they believe.
Or you can
Why do you think that?
Because you can't say that and live the lifestyle that you have.
What do you mean?
You can't because you can't. It's like. We're going to get crazy. It's like...
But you can't be that rich and stay in bad neighborhoods.
No, it's not even about staying in a bad neighborhood.
You can't. You have to go live.
But you can't tell someone else to stay in the bad neighborhood.
No, tell them to rage against the machine and get it. Like, let's get it. These fools are ready for a revolution. Have been.
But they're
ready.
not. They're not. They're fucking ready to fucking spend their money. They only came back because they wanted money.
Maybe.
They didn't come back because they left at a point where it was like the hanging chads, bro. Remember when fucking,
yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, that was, if you were going to be ready, that was it. You were doing a concert outside of the Democratic Convention in fucking Los Angeles. I was there.
Yeah.
That shit was bonkers afterwards, dude. I went to the last real show at the Olympic Auditorium. There was SWAT team, helicopters, all kinds of crazy shit outside. If you were ever ready for it, that was it. That was your time. That was your. So that's why when they came back at Coachella, it was cool to see it. It was cool to see them. Or even when they did the Coliseum with all the other bands, I forgot what it was called. It was cool, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same.
I will say, I was in that crowd for that return show back at Coachella, and that energy in that pit, I don't give a fuck.
It didn't even sound the same, because I know he was like, you can hear him like,
he's old.
Again, you had your moment, bro. Damn. You had your moment, dude.
Can't believe you turned on Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, they had their moment, bro. I still have all my stuff. You know what I mean? They're fucking. Their songs.
Boots Riley and Rage Against the coup. Boots Riley and Rage Against the Machine. I'll never turn my back on them. They're supposed to put me on.
Well, they turned their back on you, bro.
I'll tell you what. See, if you ever need to get rid of memorabilia, we'll more than likely take it here
Hey,
in the
dude,
studio.
I have like a Chet flag autographed by all the members.
Oh, that's cool.
And I have photos of it, and I have a American flag. And the way you read their signatures is if you put it upside down. What? All signed by them. I have photos of them signing it. I remember I put my Chet flag up in my house, and my dad's all, take that shit down. But that was in Vietnam. You know, he's an army guy. He's like, take that shit down. That's not, you're not going to have that up in my house. I was
That's
like,
not what I fought for.
yes, sir. Straight up.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Cool, man.
Yeah. And, you know, my respect to my pops. I'm not going to fucking do something that, you know, it's his house. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
My boy's like, why'd you take it down? I go, my dad told me to take it down, dog. Like, and his voice would sound like, I'm going to whip your ass if you don't. And my dad poured concrete for a very long time, and his hands were made of concrete.
Yeah, for sure.
About to put your ass in concrete.
Oh, dude. It was crazy because when my dad, after he had retired from working, his hands were fucking rocks. And then as the years went on, you can see them soften up. They weren't like that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. And he softened up, and then he became a grandpa, and them shits were soft as fuck.
Dude, bricklayer hands.
Yeah. Destroyed.
Get out of here.
Because
man.
it sucks all the moisture out of your hands, that dust.
Oh, I never even thought about that. Picking up dry ass shit all day. Like you
and
just
the powder from the
everything.
concrete, from the mortar, all that, it dries your hands out. I just did some work on my house. I put some
Who is it?
no, it's not for here.
Oh.
I put some stucco up, and even that, you know, to mix it, and my hands were dry as fuck. I was like, damn, bro. It was a stucco, and it reminded me of that time of pouring concrete. I used to pour my dad. Go over there. I was young, bro, and it was like on a Saturday, wake you up at 5 a.m. You're like, fuck, you know, but you were gonna make $200.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You were like 12 years old making $200, bro, on a Saturday.
Especially for back then.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You're a millionaire.
For cleaning wood, I had to clean the 2x4s off, load them on the truck, and then clean all the tools, load them in the truck, and then when we got home, unload everything. And then I graduated to like edging. Then
Sure.
I graduated to tamping. Then, you know what I mean? Like little things, you know? But like, you're right. You're just cool. You're going down to the liquor store, bro. The corner liquor store with like, you didn't take all your money. So, you know, $40. You get the fucking Cactus Cooler. Remember that big piece of jerky that you could pick out your own?
Oh, that's the best.
That big old piece of
The hot
jerky.
one.
Yeah,
I
with
get
the
the hot
chili
one.
peppers. I take that one. Maybe a couple Chico sticks.
By
You
the
know what I'm
way,
saying?
Cactus Cooler is some of the favorite fucking soda in the world for me.
Dude, when I was living in Minnesota, there's no Cactus Cooler. This is like a regional soda still.
Oh, shit.
Right. And that was like, when I moved back, I was like, I went to the store, got
First thing you did after you
dude,
got
and
off
it
the
was
airplane.
at a gas station, and of course it's fucking flat. You know what I mean? This is fucking old
What?
as fuck. It was I got a shitty fucking gas station back, you know, and there's not a high turnover. Yeah, there's not a high turnover for Cactus.
no,
Like this
no.
shit's been sitting there fucking forever. So I was like I was like, oh man, I can't wait to drink this. I was like, God damn it. Ah.
Yeah.
But I got another one from a different place, and it was better.
There we
What
go.
is Cactus Cooler, man? What's the flavor?
It's like
pineapple?
yeah, pineapple.
Orange?
But it's like pineapple soda.
Pineapple
pineapple
orange.
Yeah. Is that what it
It's
is?
a mix, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, we don't have to guess. We got to fucking Google
Look it up,
machine.
Johnny.
Yeah,
It's
Always
like,
good.
come
So you
on.
know what? Sometimes it's good to guess though, bro.
Like that,
You know what I
that
mean?
drives me nuts.
That's
I
old
hate-
school, bro. When you're like, ooh, I think it is pineapple. You know what I mean?
It's like, no, it's like, why do we have to argue about it? We can just find
No,
out.
but we were just
Orange
agreeing with you.
pineapple,
Yeah,
yeah.
we were agreeing
Orange
with each other.
pineapple.
You know?
I just remember because of the can. The can was always orange and yellow.
Yeah.
That could be lemon and orange. I mean, it's
Yeah.
always going to be orange. If
But
it's
we know
orange.
that it's not lemon, John.
I know.
Yeah, it was too sweet to be lemon, bro.
That shit was great.
Cactus Cooler is the shit.
Fuck yeah, bro. Cactus Cooler, some Chocodiles, all that old school shit. A little bit of Street Fighter.
Street Fighter Double Dragon.
Damn, dude. There was always that one kid that kicked everyone's ass, too.
He was
little
good.
Asian kid. Always had to be Asian kid.
I
man.
used to, like in high school, sometime around that time. No, before I graduated, they all worked at the castle by my house, the Malibu Castle, and Redondo Beach. And man, they all used to work there, so I'll get free tokens for the batting cages and for the games. And I never got good because there were still kids that were just would
Destroy you.
fucking dominate. I could never fucking play. I would just get beat up on these games. I tried to play Discs of Tron all by myself over there, which I got all right at. But I had to like play all the off-brand games that no one was playing because I could never get good. 'Cause these fools were always-
Asteroids.
These fools are fucking, they're dominant. I could even play NBA Jam. These fools are there like on
He's
fire.
hot.
He's on fire.
He's on fire,
Like,
right?
these
Yeah.
fools are fucking murdering me
On fire.
on all these fucking games. Because then even when it would close, then now it's the people that work there that want to play, and these fools dominate these fucking games.
Yeah.
Man, fuck the arcade. No, I had a lot of good times at the arcade.
I grew up loving a lot of those fighting games, and one of my favorite series was all those Marvel versus whatever.
Dude, Marvel vs. Capcom games and stuff.
Fuck.
Dude, those games are the shit too.
By the way, I own every single one on different consoles.
No
It's
shit.
so fucking fun. And I remember at the mall in Lakewood here, they had tournaments for that kind of shit. I remember joining, fucking getting to like second, third rounds. I'm like, at least I'd be three
I
other
play
dudes.
this game. I'll fuck you up. I was never good enough to play anybody. Like playing people, like once Madden came out and stuff, I was like, oh, I'm done. Get out of here, man. I don't want to play against people. I play against the computer. I I'm not even on the highest level. Not even on the hardest level. I'm not trying to have competitive games. I'm trying to dominate and get as many stats as I can.
Those sport ones like NBA Jam, TE, those were always fucking fun. They're competitive and obviously give you a comic book feel. They had that NFL, Blitz.
Oh, yeah, that was a good game.
And you were able to take your memory card from your 64 and plug that shit into the actual arcade game and fucking bring your whatever the fuck with you. I'm like, holy shit, that is fucking cool.
That is cool. There used to be a fucking an arcade game that was robot football. I wish I could remember what it was called. It was so fun. Well, it was like robot, and then they would destroy your robot. Like if it got a hit with it, it would blow up if you had enough money, and you could like upgrade all your robots and stuff. Dude, that game was a lot of fun.
I remember growing up talking about football and just kind of all the crazy advancements. Like now there's virtual reality. There's all kinds of shit. You can play with strangers from across the fucking universe online. And when my dad had fucking football, his games were these fucking metal cans. These little fucking plastic dudes on wax paper. And I don't know, I guess it made electricity and it vibrated the tin.
Yeah.
And you saw these fucking things jumping around. I'm like, go, go. And I'm like, wow.
That's fucking hilarious.
And it had a little football with them, a little cutout like spongy football you could put in the fucking middle, and you watch that fucking shit go.
Carl says he's gonna fuck you up in Marvel vs. Capcom.
What? Carl, those are fucking fighting words.
Hey, Carl's one of those gamers, bro.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Mario wants to play.
Yeah, he was also into that World of Warcraft for a very long time. I remember he'd always talk about at K-Rock, like he'd be like staying up days, bro.
Dude, I would play World of Warcraft at work when I worked at the tattoo shop and it was like, it's fine because you could play and then, you stop, you do whatever. Until it was like, it might be called Cyberbull, until it was like, yo, we need you to be here for the next 3 hours. We're doing something. It's going to take a minimum of 3 hours. And we need you like here the whole time. I was like, well, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I can't do this. This is something fun to do at work.
We're raiding.
Yeah, no, raids. Yeah, where it's like, we're going to do this dungeon and it's going to take 3.5 hours. We need everybody on hand. It's like, oh, well, I'm not interested in that.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I don't want to do
like,
shit for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm not interested in
That's
that.
why we do this podcast for an hour.
Let me look and see what that fucking game was called.
Hey, when do we have Carl coming back? I need to start stretching my fingers and get ready because I'm about to take his ass down.
Oh, shit. Maybe we just have it live here and have you guys play.
That's what it was. It was Cyberbull. I just looked it up. That was such a good game. Hell yeah, Carl.
I'm sorry, bro, but I think Carl might win, dude.
Dude, and let Carl. Thanks for sending me on to. I usually talk about ID much. Thanks for sending. I think it might have been mushrooms that sent me on my downward fucking spiral. This was like, thank you. That's thank you, Carl. Thank you. We gotta talk more.
You got to talk more and eat more mushrooms. I think what
Eat
you're
more
saying.
shrooms.
Like, woo. Yeah, that was. I need to get some more.
I think we got to do a mushroom show.
I mean, because you could do it if you do like, and you could be here. But I mean, if we like ate mushrooms, I don't know how much show there would be.
Yeah, we just be looking at each other,
And
thinking that we're talking.
Yeah, laughing, putting my head,
Yeah, thinking that we're talking.
put
like,
my head down the whole time.
Oh, I haven't been talking for an hour?
Yeah.
Has this been live?
Yeah, you guys didn't hear all the stuff I said? I
Yeah.
said a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
You
dude.
what I mean? Yeah.
The whole time I wasn't recording. We weren't streaming at all.
Yeah, we're just here like for 2 hours.
What?
What happened? Best show ever. Steve, tell them how I used to do K-Rock. What?
Guitar Hero.
Oh, Guitar Hero gigs?
Yeah, we used to have a we used to do stuff with Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Of course, K-Rock and stuff, so they would put bands and all this shit. And yeah, man, we'd fucking have kids play with them, and you could win prizes and stuff. But yeah, Carl wouldn't let anyone win. Ever.
You could
win.
You could have possibly won prizes,
Yeah.
but you didn't win
Not
prizes.
today. Not today. Yeah, there was a free shirt, maybe a couple CDs, tickets to the Foo Fighters, but you're not winning today,
none
kid.
of that, man. You can use the bathroom before you leave. That's
Yeah.
that's the prize you win.
And that's it. Here's a sticker. Put it on your car.
Shout out to everyone on the forum across the social media universe. Blue Frost, Twisted Metal. That was obviously if you were a PlayStation person,
Yeah,
you were
Twisted Metal
fucking
was the
up
shit.
some Twisted Metal, some Crash Bandicoot, some fucking.
See, I never got into video games, dude. I don't know why.
like them.
I did not own anything besides the original Nintendo, whatever, the first one.
I had a Nintendo, then I had Sega Genesis,
No.
and then I had PlayStation, then I've had all the PlayStations. I don't have a PS5 yet, but I gave my PS4 to my nephew. But then this is the longest I've ever gone.
without having a console.
Yeah, and that's
Is a new one
probably-
coming out?
A PS5
5?
just came out.
So that's been
How
out
long do they stay out?
I mean, PS4 was out for close
7?
close to 10 years. Like
Yeah.
7,
Oh,
8
okay,
years.
so this will be out for. Yeah, because I would
If you
hate
can
to
get
buy
one.
something, and then the
Sure.
new one's coming
The
out,
PlayStation PS5 just came out like within
Yeah.
the last year. Something
and then
like that.
they don't have any chips, and so we can't fucking get any.
You
right
still
now.
can't get any right
Yeah,
now.
so,
They're
yeah.
so fucking hard to get.
Yeah.
I guess I had one for a second, but then I didn't get
What'd
it.
you do with it?
Well, no, I mean, I was in my cart. I was going to try to get one, and fucking couldn't log in.
You couldn't log in. You can just push that button. You're the one in charge of the button.
I know.
You don't have to.
You could have walked to the aisle and fucking got it. You know what I mean? That because you work there.
First world problems. I wasn't even at my place of business. It was where was this? Out of all places, Sam's.
Sam's Club?
Yeah, man. And then they had random fucking things. And the only reason why I wanted it I know this game's already out on the PS4, but I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I love all the Spider-Man games, and that Spider-Man with that Miles Morales look really fucking dope.
The last Spider-Man game, that is literally the only game that I've ever finished 100%. Like when I went and did all the side missions, I
Oh,
did.
shit.
And it was like right when COVID started. But I had already played the game, and I didn't finish it, but I was done with it. I was like, all right, I get it. You go around, you beat people up, I get it. And then when COVID happened, it was like, fuck. I was like, all right, I'm going to fucking go in here and fucking win this game.
See, that's why I can't do games, bro. Because look at Hector, 24 hours racing on Gran Turismo.
Yeah, that's wild.
No, bro, come on, dog.
That's a lot
Come
of
on,
time.
dog.
You know, I used to play a lot. I mean, fighting games and just primarily playing the fucking computer, right? No online and shit. And then obviously,
Tekken? Did you play Tekken?
yes, Tekken 3 was probably my favorite one out of all the Tekkens. Different fighting style.
Tekken 3 is the best one, of course.
I mean,
Yeah, come on.
now they're at what,
Tekken 2's
100?
Tekken 2 is pretty sweet too.
Did we just become like a fucking nerd ass video
you know
game
what?
fucking podcast?
I know less about video games, and I'd rather talk. I'm fucking good. We talk about that. Fallout. You play Fallout?
I used to play Dig Dug, bro.
Dig Dug's
Burger
the shit too,
Time.
man. Burger Time shit. You gotta fucking get the salt. and pepper.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong, man. That's the princess.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that no matter what it is, what item it is in the world, you can go hard and you can go deep. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what the fuck.
Yeah.
And there's so many ripples that goes behind any kind of anything, and it's just incredible to know that there's like such under layers of all this with games and how big the game industry, so many consoles, so many
Yeah.
this, so many that,
Everything.
and the cool thing going back to wrestling, how long that's been around, it's like daytime soap opera. It's a never-ending storytelling that's been going on for 30 plus fucking years. Like that to me is incredible. Like
I just don't like the storytelling. I'm into the wrestling and the promos, you know what I mean? Like how they used to do it.
Yeah.
There wasn't too much storytelling back then. You know what I mean? It was more promo, talk shit, get in the ring, fuck them up, let's go.
That's the story.
Yeah, but now it's like there's a story, and you're telling me that there's fucking years of fucking, fuck that. But you're right on layers and shit, because when I would play softball in Cerritos, there was these guys that would walk around and they were doing that frisbee golf.
Sure.
And I was like, what the fuck's up with that? They just grab a frisbee and go, no, bro. They have like 80 fucking frisbees in his bag.
Like golf. You have all your different clubs. Yeah, you have all your different discs.
Different weights and shit. And I was like, God damn, bro.
They played that a bunch in Minnesota. Like, I never went and played, but I would hear them. It's crazy to hear people talk. And you don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
No.
You understand? I understood all the words that they were saying. You know what I mean?
But did it make sense?
I was like, and I kind of understood because I knew that they were what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But without that, I would have been completely. It's like, what in the Christ are you guys talking about right now? What is
layers
happening?
upon layers?
But even layers, like on softball, man. Like when I would play, there's guys that had fucking crazy bats and fucking crazy gloves and all kinds of different shit to make it better. It's like,
you know what it is,
right,
man? It's the never-ending saying of you pay for what you get for, and you can either go fucking.
Dude, what did he just say? You pay for what you get for?
Yeah.
Hey, I knew what you meant.
Yeah. Everyone knew what he meant.
Everyone
knew what he meant.
Everyone knows.
Saying.
But I mean, you can either get the low-end stuff or you get better performing stuff. It just kind of depends on where you want to be at, and that's with everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, you pay for what you get for.
Pay for what you get for.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Pay for what you get
And
for.
that's what you get
Don't
with the
ever
West
forget.
Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Every Tuesday night, the #1 live podcast. You pay what you get for.
On Earth.
Pay what you get for.
Pay what you get for.
You know what I'm saying? And you can
Don't
also
ever
check us
forget.
out every single.
Check us out every Wednesday at 8 a.m., 4 p.m. on the Local Music Experience. It's on an app. Download it for free. There's all kinds of cool shit on there. And us.
And we might have a little new twist to the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. You know, my boy Oscar out there and Rob. You know, we'll let them probably come on and talk about it. You know, something we'll be talking to you guys about very soon. I'll just leave it at that. And then, next week we have Mike G. If you're interested in cigars, or if you're not, just tune in anyways because it'll be fun as hell.
It's gonna be fun.
The guy's not only producing his own cigars, Mike G's sticks. He's also been in plenty of commercials and movies, and he has a bunch of stories, you know. And he's a great guy, man. He has a cigar lounge at the Firm in downtown LA. And he's going to bring some sticks in, and we're going to see if we're cigar smokers or not.
I know I am. I'm going to wait. I
You
can't
know
wait
you
to see
are?
you pussies fucking cough up a
Oh,
lung.
you're a cigar smoker?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You
Yeah.
see how this fool
Yeah.
stared me down
No,
right
he
now?
said- he
was
was
ready
like-
to fight me.
I want to get intense like Johnny.
I'm trying to get less intense.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, cigars are, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. You know?
Yeah, we're going to
It,
find
it,
out.
it is an acquired thing.
Yeah.
You have to kind of get used to it. I mean, if you guys don't smoke cigarettes at all, that's kind of, you're not supposed to be swallowing the fucking smoke. Number one, you're supposed to keep that shit in your mouth, kind of like a fine wine. You roam that shit around, and supposed to get the taste and the whatnot. But
I did buy some sticks off of him when he first came out with them, and I did give them away as presents to people that did smoke.
cigars.
I didn't I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, so I wasn't gonna fake it. Like, oh, I'm smoking a cigar. Like, this looks stupid. You know what I mean? So I gave it to people that really did like smoke and stuff as gifts and stuff like that. But yeah, so Mike G next week. And it's, it'll be a good show. And it's the West Coast.
We
Pop
never
Lock.
even say what number this is this week.
74.
We didn't say it. Number 74. Say it at the end.
That was my high school number of football.
See, we could have talked. See,
Yeah.
man, we missed that opportunity to talk about fucking
Nah,
football.
I was just a lineman, bro. Come on. There ain't
What,
nothing going on.
you think everyone didn't know you were a lineman?
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. Everyone knew, like, oh, what position did you play?
Well, also you were number 74. Like these are lineman numbers.
Oh,
Like you're
hell
not
yeah.
out there number 1, number 3. You're not a receiver.
Hell yeah. I broke my finger. Kind of
See,
shit, yeah.
see,
I was kind
fucked
of
up.
I was kind of hoping for fucking 4 touchdowns in one game, kind of
No,
fucking.
I just-
I scored a
Yes.
touchdown.
Oh,
Because
see?
this was back in the day when Refrigerator Perry was in. Remember?
Yeah. Oh shit.
So we had a play with me, and it was called Mother Load. So it was either right or
Hell
left.
yeah.
Mother load.
And I would just run right through the fucking
See?
line, bro. Yeah.
And that's the same way I'm going to
This-
run through fucking Carl on Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm comfort for you, Carl.
Shit. We're going to have to fucking do that as well. It's the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast every Tuesday night. You can catch us live on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, West Coast Pop Lock. .com,
yeah.
podcast.com.
Yeah.
You can also, I was going on there. I was going to make it, but I fucking
Almost.
tripped. And you can also catch us on westcoastpoplockpodcast.com. Give us a follow on Instagram and on Facebook. Never miss a show. Hit the like button on YouTube.
Oh, man, hit that bell.
Hit the bell, all that good shit. You can also check us out on iTunes as well. And don't forget
Twitch,
Local Music
yeah.
Experience
Did you
and
say
Twitch as
Yeah.
well. Twitch,
Yeah.
my man.
Twitch in the
Let's
house.
go, fellas. Hell yeah, Blue Frost. It's the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. We out.
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores, comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C, and Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop